Salam. Today, we will be studying Chapter 2, 2.4, Class 11 Statistics, according to PTB syllabus. Before we start our topic, let us learn what frequency is. The number of items falling in a class or particular category is called the class frequency or the frequency of that category. It is denoted by small f. Now, a frequency distribution is a compact form of data in a table that displays the categories of observation according to their magnitude and frequencies, such that similar or identical numerical values are grouped together. It is denoted by Fd. Remember, frequency distribution may be made for continuous, discrete, and categorical data. Let's look at an example. Suppose we have the marks of 20 students in a class. Here is the frequency distribution table for it. Let's study it. The difference between the upper and lower limit of a class is called the class intervals. Note, class intervals can be found by both class limits and class boundaries. What are class limits, you ask? The number of class intervals you see on the left side are lower limits and on the right side are upper limits. Hence, the lower and upper limit included in a class are called class limits. These are the limits within which the data of that category is stored. And class boundaries. If the upper limit of a class is equal to the lower limit of the other class, it is called the class boundaries. Class boundaries are helpful when building a histogram. The average of the lower and upper limits is called the midpoint or class mark. It is denoted by x and calculated as x equals lower limit plus upper limit divided by 2. And lastly, the number of items falling in a class is called class frequency. It tells which data falls under what category. I hope it's all clear now. So let's move on to the next topic, which is relative frequency. The relative frequency is a proportion of observed frequency to the total frequency or is obtained by dividing the observed frequency by the total frequency. It is denoted by small r.f. Here we have a relative frequency table for better understanding. See, the total frequency is 100. So, to find r.f, we need to divide the frequency of that category by the total frequency. I.e., 25 divided by 100, 15 divided by 100, and so on. After calculating, this is what it would look like. And remember, the total would always be 1. Lastly, before you go, here are some formulas you need to remember while making a frequency distribution table. Range is calculated as maximum value minus minimum value in the raw dataset. To calculate how many number of classes that should be in a table, we use C equals 1 plus 3.3 multiply log n, or simply C equals square root n, which also gives an approximate answer. And finally, to calculate how large or small the class interval should be, we use H equals range divided by the number of classes. Note, a convenient number near the number is chosen. Following the rules of rounding is not necessary as we are only grouping the data. That's all. Don't forget to subscribe.